Yo, Rosenberg.
Yo.
Wake up on your vacay. You had time on that train ride. Where were you? Metro North or something?
No, I was on the Amtrak Northeast Regional.
Oh, there you go. And then Drake sent you into a bad space.
I don't know why. He did.
What happened? Let me ask you this, because this is what I've been saying all day. I suspect that because you see Drake as the winner of the said battle between Meek and Drake, you expected Drake to take the high road when he got to Philly and be like, look, I won the battle. It is what it is. I keep it moving.
Yes.
And because he got on stage and continued to egg on Meek, etc. And you know, we talked yesterday about I thought it was too far that Drake called him a pussy. Because I feel
I didn't.
That was in D.C.
That was in D.C.
It was in D.C.
That happened in D.C. Rosenberg.
Got it. Okay.
And then he went to Philly. Okay. Then he went to Philly. He didn't say that in Philly, but he said some other things. So then you was like, Drake is soft as baby poo poo.
Basically.
And you know that he's soft because you're soft, and so you know soft when you see soft.
Congrats. Exactly. You understand me. You don't even need me right now. I should be sleeping.
So this is what we've been talking about all day, but why, man? Why?
And I did think you went a little far by calling his content meaningless.
Yes, I think that was a little far. That was a little far, too. But I do generally feel that his content does not add a lot to the game, right? I do feel that way. But here's the thing I thought about after the whole thing yesterday. He's done a lot of things that annoy me and that I think aren't great, and like yesterday was just another example of that. And the bottom line is, sometimes there are people like that you give a little bit of a pass or the benefit of the doubt to, and you don't. I don't with Drake because, to be honest, he's kind of a dick, and like that's just consistent. It's consistent that he's a dick, so you don't want to really give people the benefit of the doubt. I don't think he's a horrible person or anything like that, but at the same time, when I saw that he did that, and I remember, man, he's really trying to stand on stages in people's towns and diss people that are from the town. Why are you doing that? He did that in New York to us. Like, well, I don't understand why. Why is that the guy you need to be? When has the guy who's number one done that? Did Hov ever do that? Feel the need to go to people's towns and stand on ceremony and act like a big shot? And here's my other question. Did people always come for Hov the way people come for Drake?
I mean, people come for the person in the number one slot in a number of ways. I think Drake has been, people have attacked Drake's manhood. Matter of fact, he's out here taking pictures with radio hosts when he's taking photos with Charlamagne. Charlamagne was attacking his manhood for, I feel like, a couple years. Right? And then, you know, so there's a lot of like underhanded little slick things that are happening in the game that people are trying to play chess with. I would say that, you know, Drake feels like he has to defend himself and prove that he's not afraid to do so. And I also know that behind the scenes, obviously, you know, Drake continues to get threats from people who tell him that he's not allowed in this town, he's not allowed in that town. And when Jay-Z was doing it, obviously there was no social media, so maybe some of that noise and some of that loose talk never reached those individuals. You feel me?
Listen, first of all, let me just say, the idea of him being threatened or anything like that is absurd and stupid. That's obviously horrible. But I talked to someone from Drake's team yesterday, and what I said to him was, listen, I felt the way I felt in the moment. It was probably unnecessary to say. Every once in a while that happens, and I'm stupid, but whatever. It's how I felt. So I said it. But I will tell you this. Drake's career could benefit from him learning to carry himself in a better way, generally speaking. Like that. I mean, like we just observed it. Like we keep observing. And furthermore, if you have a situation like that in Philly, why are you trying to go on stage and antagonize people? That's exactly the point of what I'm saying. That's not you. You're not the dude who wants to antagonize. Have you ever been to Philly, Ebro?
Who, me? Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Yeah,
but see, I'm different though. I'm not a hard rock either. I'm not gonna bust no gun either. But nobody's gonna make me afraid. And when I get a chance to speak my piece, I'm gonna talk that shit, right? And so I understand because maybe because I'm also light skinned, and maybe because I've also had people try to test me nonstop, and so they think you're gonna be afraid just because you got a bunch of criminals on your coattails, and they think you're gonna fold up. But just because you a criminal don't mean I'm not going to defend myself, or I'm not going to talk my shit when it's my turn to talk my shit. You know what I'm saying? So you're not going to you know, and I'm trying to be devil's advocate here because I do believe they didn't need to antagonize the situation. But now to come find out that people are still threatening Drake behind the scenes, I'm like, oh, okay. Well, he got that microphone. He like, yo, fuck y'all. I'm gonna grab my dick and talk my shit with my fans.
Listen, I know. Listen, and I do get that to an extent, but at the same time, you already won, bro. Do the show and keep it moving. You
right, but that's like,
won.
but
right,
but Rosenberg, that's like the criminal dirtbags who continue to come after me, right? That are always talking shit or talking about my girl or talking about whatever. I'm not backing down to them. You might have a criminal record and bust your gun. That might be your shit. And you might be able to pay somebody to go to jail on your behalf. That might be your shit. But you're not gonna scare me into not talking my shit. And you definitely not gonna scare me into not standing toe to toe with you, squaring up and knocking your fucking face off. That's not gonna happen.
Well, well, now we're going to a different place altogether.
But that's what I'm saying. But that's the level of intensity, right? That's the level of intensity. You're not gonna make me afraid to move around and do my work. You're not gonna do it.
He should. And by the way, he shouldn't be. You know what I'm saying? Like my criticism of saying that he shouldn't act hard doesn't mean to me that he shouldn't be able to do his job, regardless. But
by the way, Drake ain't never said he was gonna bust no gun. He just said I'm not a pussy. I'm the same way. I'm not gonna shoot nobody. It's not gonna happen. I'm afraid to kill somebody. I'm afraid. But I will fuck your ass up in real life.
I don't know, but Drake, you're giving Drake a full-on pass, implying.
No, I'm just channeling my own. I don't even know what Drake is thinking. I'm just channeling my own shit.
Ebro, I think you're putting yourself in this predicament.
I'm just saying, if I was Drake, this is how I would feel.
But you're not Drake.
I know, but damn it, I'm light skinned. My mama Jewish too.
God.
God damn it.